Hi, everybody
All
at
right.
home.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to Beers Without Beards. No?
Oh, Suzanne's doing the intro,
Okay,
huh?
he's live. Sorry.
Suzanne, I'm going to introduce you real quick. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kenny Gould. I'm the founder of Pop Culture. We are hosting the Beers Without Beards programming today, which is an amazing program that our head of partnerships, Grace Whites, came up with actually as her project while she was a grad student at NYU. This is our third year of programming, the first time we've ever done this program digitally. And I knew that when we moved the program to a digital format, I wanted to get my friend Suzanne Nagel from the Ohm Lounge in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania involved. Suzanne and I actually used to teach yoga together. And we had a series going in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania called Ales and Ohms, where we would go to different breweries around Pittsburgh and do yoga and then have beer and meet cool people. So we thought it would be a great way to kick off some of the programming this morning, you know, get a little stretch in, and then do some awesome presentations and learn from some awesome women and celebrate the many, many achievements of women in the beer industry. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the screen over.
Hi. Is it me? No.
And yeah, take it away, Suzanne.
What kind of... Okay, hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Suzanne, and I'm from the Ohm Lounge in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are bringing you a yoga class, beer and yoga class, my Ales and Ohms that I've done with Kenny for many years, and Beers Without Beards. So right off the bat, I'm going to quote RBG. She says, "Women belong in all places. It shouldn't be that women are the exception," right? And so I think it's a great thing to celebrate all of the women who are in the craft brewing industry and doing their thing and their passion. And so without further ado, we're going to get started drinking some beer and doing some yoga. And at home, don't worry if you think, oh, I don't do yoga much, or I'm not very flexible, or all the things that people say. This class is just literally to have a good time and have some fun. I'm going to make you balance with a beer in your hand, and hopefully you'll have a good time while we do this. So we'll get started in a cross-legged seat just for a couple moments. Make sure your beer is near you. You could crack it open if you like to get it ready. Take your first sip if you want. Oh, did you not get your beer? Okay. I have some folks in the studio helping me to feel the vibe, to the energy to drink some beer with y'all and do some yoga. So you sit up tall in your spine and close your eyes and recognize that, you know, there's been a lot of things that have changed for us. One thing that can never change overall is that people always want to have some fun, right? They always want to have a good time. They always want to have some fun. And we always need to get out of our heads sometime. And so this time on our mat, especially when we do yoga, is all about just getting out of your head. And today when we do this, when we're drinking beer, it's about getting out of your head and having some fun. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. And just allow your energy to come into the practice. We'll have some laughs. We'll have some fun. And throughout your practice, we breathe Ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. And just allowing the mind to come steady. Hi, guys. And then as you're ready here, just bring your hands into your heart. We'll find some motions here for our breath work today. So you'll just push your hands up to the sky, breathing in. And on your exhale, you just bring the hands around and back into the heart. And that's how it goes. Inhale, push up. And exhale, bring it around and come back. Inhale, push up. Exhale, bring it around and come back. And just keep going, just like that. There we go. Just a few more for you. Kind of just checking in with the aura around you. And then the next time it comes into your heart, just hold it there. Take your hands back behind you, your feet out in front of you, fingertips face forward, and you just lift your hips into your altar pose, reverse tabletop. Let your head come back if that feels good, hips to the sky, relax your jaw, breathe. And big exhale. One more breath. One more breath out. And then you'll sink down onto your bum and lay on your back for a moment. Just come all the way down on your back. I'm going to find this little motion with our legs in bridge pose. So the arms will come down. As you lift your hips, take your right leg to the sky, right foot, and then stretch it forward towards the front, bring it down, and have a seat. And it just goes like that. Lifting, left leg goes up. It's like riding a bike. Pedal it down and sit. Good. Keep going. Breathe. Try to make it seamless. Exhale, you sit. Big inhale, you lift, circle, bring it down, and sit. Inhale. And exhale to sit. Keep going. Just a few more like that. And see if it almost feels like you're taking like a moon man, right? Walking on the moon. And then one more round, right and left. Starting to feel it in your legs and your arms. And have a seat. Pull your knees into your chest. Take your arms out to a T and rock over right. The knees rock over to the right side, roll over into your right hip. Your spinal twist. Just breathe into the side of your body. And when you're ready, knees into the center, over to the left, and breathe. Once you come back into center, knees to chest, you'll start to rock front to back on your spine. Back and forth. We're going to rock up to a tabletop. So you come onto your hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Fingers spread wide. And start to roll through some cat-cows. Roll open your chest, breathing in. And exhale, round your spine, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, roll open. Exhale, you round. Couple more, breathe. Big exhale. Last one, breathing in. Flip the belly, roll the throat. Exhale, you round. This time as you come through your cow pose, inhale, roll open. Tuck your toes, and on the exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Your down dog feet are hip width, hands are shoulder width. You relax your face and stretch your spine, and then just start to wag your tail a little bit, bend your knees. Feel good in your body. We're going to play with this variation today. It's called Beast. So you'll bend your knees here to hover over the mat. Your hips are over your heels, and you're just kind of bouncing, and they call this Beast. So it's your Beast pose instead of your dog. And from this pose, we'll take the right foot forward between our hands, and the left knee will come down. And you can grab your beer, crack it if you haven't already. Woo! A little fuzz there. And lift it up above your head. Oh, yes. And there you go. Don't spill it on yourself just yet. Just breathe. It's called Crescent Moon. One more breath. Take a sip. That's very refreshing. And bring it down. Fingertips to the earth. Tuck the back toes. Lift your back knee. And left foot steps to the right foot. Fold into your legs. Inhale to your flat spine, halfway lift. Exhale, you fold into your legs. Rise up to the sky, breathing in, touch your palms. Exhale, hands to prayer, and open by your sides. And then we'll take it all the way back and do this whole thing again. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Exhale, you fold all the way down into your legs. Inhale to lengthen, press off the shins. Exhale, step back. Take it to your plank pose. And then knees will come down to the earth. Bend the elbows, chest and chin. Slither through your cobra, breathing in. And right back to your down dog, breathing out. Second side like that, warming up. Bend the knees and let them hover over the mat. And bounce a little bit, be a beast. Starting your day with a beer yoga class, you are a beast. And then left foot steps through, whoosh, between the hands. Right knee drops down, beer goes over your head. Hello. Breathe. Big exhale, sink into the right hip, shoulders down your back, breath. Big exhale. And then bring it in. Have your sip. Or a bigger sip, whatever works. Fingers down. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee, look forward, and step foot to foot. Inhale to your flat spine. Exhale, you fold. Reach up to the sky, breathing in. Exhale, hands to prayer. Open by your sides. We sweep up, touch palms, look up, breathe. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale to lengthen, flat spine. Exhale, your high push-up, step back. Good. Bring your knees down again, bend your elbows, chest and chin. Inhale through your cobra. And exhale your dog. Take one breath there. One breath out. All right, we're ready, guys. Inhale, rise on the toes, bend the knees, see the hands, and exhale, walk or float in front of your mat. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Now, grab your beer. Here's what happens. From the bottom, take your right foot and fly it to the back as you lift your beer forward. Ooh, that's it. Foot to foot, beer comes to your chest. You'll get the pattern. Have a sip. Leslie. I got two Leslies. Take your beer up above you and then fold down into your legs. You set it down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your high push-up, step back. You can take knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga now, elbows bend halfway down. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward face. So this just changes each time. Inhale, you rise. Bend, see your hands. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, your flat spine. Exhale, you fold. Grab your beer. This time, right foot stays down, left foot goes to the back, beer flies out in front of you. Aye! It's warrior three with your beer. Foot to foot, bring the beer to your chest. Take a sip. So far, so good. Lift it up above you, breathe. And then exhale, fold, let your beer come down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your high push-up. Your low push-up your way, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward face. Inhale, rise, bend, see the hands. Exhale, walk or float. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, fold your beer in both hands. Left foot grounds, right foot goes to the back. Fly forward. Whoa. Warrior three. Foot to foot, beer to chest. Take a sip. Lift it up, breathe. Exhale, set your beer down. Who knew we could do this? Inhale, halfway lift. Who knew? Exhale, high push-up. You can do anything you set your mind to. Chaturanga. You can even make a beer yoga class. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward face. Here we go. One more time like that. Inhale, rise, bend, see your hands. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Beer in your hands. Left foot to the back, beer forward. Whoa. Foot to foot, beer to chest. Take a sip. Or two if you've got time. Reach it up, breathe. Take your beer and fold, let it down. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, high push-up. Your low push-up. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, your downward face. Pause there, breathe. One big exhale. All right. This time, we find our knees down, and you bounce, and you bounce, and you bounce. Just a little bit. And then now you take the right foot forward. And this time it's high lunge. So the feet will be a little wider. You take your beer and you'll lift it up above your head, just like you did. Your knee is bent. You got your beer up above you. Shoulders down your back. Breathing. Big exhale. Now this time you go to your warrior three from here. So the beer hinges forward into your right foot and you fly. You've been here already. Breathing. Big exhale. Lift your left knee up. It's one leg mountain. Can your beer tap your knee? Oh, now it's warrior three. Need to end it out. Can your beer tap your knee? Whoa, how many of you have spilled already? One more. Warrior three. Tap the knee. Good. With the knee up, take a sip. And then we bring it to the earth as we step the left foot back to low lunge. Let the beer come down and step back. Lower your left knee down and straighten your right leg. Half split. Elbows bend, chest to thigh, and stretch it out. Relax your neck. And breathe. Big exhale. One more there with your breath. And you exhale. Rebend your right knee. Fingertips. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back, down dog. Ride the wave to a plank pose with your breath. And chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward face. Burping encouraged, right? It might happen, I'm just saying. Bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees. And then left foot steps through between your hands. Wide base at the bottom, high lunge. Take the beer, bring it up to the sky above your head. That's it. So you're bending your back knee, pelvis forward. Just balancing here in a lunge with the beer, no big deal. And then reach forward. The beer goes out in front of you, and it's warrior three again as you lift the back leg. Oh, yeah. You got this nice balance. Bring the right knee up. See if your beer can tap your right knee. Back to warrior three. Whoa. Right knee. Tap. It's just a drinking game, guys. Warrior three. Tap. Pause. See if you can drink your beer. And then tip it out. Low lunge. The beer lands. I fully encourage wobbling. That's what's going to happen. Right knee bends, or right knee drops. Flatten the back toes, straighten the left leg. Then stretch. Again, not trying to overdo anything, just having some fun on a Saturday. And breathe. And then when you're ready, the left knee bends. Flatten the palms, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back, your down dog. Ride the wave to your plank pose, breathing. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward face. Big breath. Big breath out. So we add on to this now. Listen for the changes. Bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees. You're a beast. We know you're a beast. Step through between your hands. Wide base, high lunge. Lift it up to the sky with your beer. Above your head. You're there. You know what to do now. Hinge forward. Warrior three. And this time, left knee comes up. Tap your beer. Pause. Take your left foot and bring it to a tree pose. That's it. It's 3 sips. 1. Heidi's laughing. 2. We'll use sips instead of breaths. And 3. That's it. Now, left knee lifts. Here we go. Hang on to your beer. Open your barn door. Step your left foot to 90 degrees. Warrior 2. So right heel in line with the back arch. Left hand back. Beer is forward. Good. We find the rainbow warrior. So straighten your right leg. Bend your back knee. Bring the beer to your heart. Go back to warrior 2. Bend your right knee. The beer comes out. Good. Go back and forth like this. That's all we're doing. Having some fun. Yes? Back and forth. You can pause to take a sip if you like. Or you just go back and forth twice more. Bend your knee and go back. One more time. Warrior 2. And your rainbow. Now pause. Then you're in your back knee, the left knee bent, the beer at your hand, at your heart. Now look at your right toes. Bend your right knee. Bring your beer outside your right pinky toe. Set it down. Right hand outside the right pinky toe. Left hand clips your hip. And you fly your left leg to balancing half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. That's it. Now, right hand stays on the earth. Left hand goes to the sky. Left arm will sweep underneath you as your left knee meets your right. Right? And then open up, breathe. And again, sweep. And again, breathe open. One more. Sweep. And breathe open. The next time you sweep, bring it in. Left foot to right foot, you're in chair pose. Take your beer, sink into your heels, and hang out right there. Toes are light, heels are heavy. Beer above your head, breathing. Big exhale. One more to stay. Exhale, lift it up with your breath. Fold deep, set the beer down. Inhale, lengthen. Halfway. Exhale, your high push up. Your low push up. Breathing in, upward face. Exhale, downward face. We go to the second side. Bend the knees. Bend the knees. Find your beast. Look forward. Feel that fierceness within yourself. Left foot steps through. Wide base. High lunge. The beer lifts up above you. Shoulders down your back. Bend your back knee. And you breathe. Big exhale. You're going to head towards your warrior 3. Beer reaches. Right leg lifts. This time you bring it through. One leg mountain. But you pause. Grab your right ankle. It's tree pose. Right foot inside the left thigh. You hang out here. 3 sips. I fully expect all of you the next time you're out to be in a tree when you're hanging out. It's a Very lovely way to drink your beer. When you're ready, you bring it back through your one-leg mountain. That's it. Open your barn door. Step your right foot to the back, 90 degrees. Left hand reaches out. It's your warrior two. So left heel in line with the back arch. That's it. You find your rainbow here. Left leg straightens, bend the right knee or beer to your heart. Bring it forward. Beer to your heart. You're just going back and forth. Open it up. Beer to your heart. 3 more. Work it into your hips. This spear, mine's a little too heavy. It needs to be drunk a little bit more. But yes, there you go. And the next time you get back to your rainbow, you pause. Look at your left foot. Bend your left knee, set the beer down outside your left pinky toe. Clip your right hip with your hand, left hand outside your left pinky toe. Fly up to your half moon. Right leg lifts, so you're stacking yourself open. And by all means, do not require perfection here at all. Nobody needs that on a Saturday morning. Just having some fun. Right hand frees itself to the sky, and then we flow. Right knee to left knee. Scoop and open. Scoop and open. And scoop and open. Last one. Right hand, right knee. Open up. This time you scoop in. You land, right foot next to the left. Bend the knees, drop the bum, chair pose with your beer. Ooh, yes. Beer can come over your head. You can find some sips there. Finding your breath. And exhale, lift it all the way up, breathing in. Set it down, breathing out. Inhale to your flat spine. Exhale your high push-up. And your low push-up. Inhale, upward face. And exhale, downward face. Take a breath here. Nice big breath out. Okay, so a little bit the same, a little bit different. And then we'll find some yogi beer jumping jacks. These are going to be a blast. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Be a beast. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Right foot steps through between your hands. This time right away, left heel to 90 degrees. Take your beer in your right hand and open it up. Warrior two. That's it. Straighten the right leg, beer to the heart. Now listen carefully. Right foot turns down. It's reverse your warrior at the back of your mat. Left toes turn. Right hand reaches back, left hand to the sky. Good. Take it to warrior two at the back of your mat. Good. Rainbow. Left leg straightens, bend the right knee. Take your beer into your left hand. Bring it to warrior two at the back of your mat. Good. Now, it's side angle here at the back. So the beer comes down inside the left foot. Left hand down, right hand high. You open yourself up. Find your breath, maybe right arm overhead. You can always have your left forearm to your thigh. Breathe. A big exhale. Nice big breath. A big exhale here. One more to stay in the side angle. Exhale. Take your right hand to your beer. Bring it into the center of your mat, the beer. And turn yourself so you come into the center. All 10 toes and you fold. So basically I'm looking straight down at the top of my beer. My hands are underneath my shoulders. Here's what happens. Feet are wide. You jump them to the center. Take your beer, lift it up. Have a sip. Fold all the way down. Hands come down, jump back out. Woo! Yogi jumping jacks with beer. Bring it in. Lift it up. Have a sip. Fold. Yeah. Jump it back out. Jump it back in. Have a sip. Keep up with me. Fold. Beer down, jump out. One more time. Jump in. Have a sip as you lift. You take it down to the mat. Jump your feet out or step them out, whatever works for you. And then bring your hands down. You can maybe move your beer over a little bit. And you rock up onto your tip toes. Yeah? Push the earth away. Sink your heels down. Rock up on your tip toes. Sink your heels down. Rock up on your tiptoes. Sink your heels down. Last one. Rock up on your tiptoes. Oh, sink your heels down. Walk your hands back to the front of your mat at the top and step back, downward facing dog. Roll out like a wave, your plank pose. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward face. So do the whole thing on the other side, just like that. Here we go. Bend the knees. Bend the knees. You're a beast. These are just nice. And then you pounce through left foot forward. Make sure you have your beer there. Right heel to 90 degrees. And you cartwheel up your warrior two. Good. Straighten the left leg. Bend the right knee. This time it's reverse your warrior to the back. So left toes turn in. You reverse your warrior. Right hand to the sky. Bring your right hand to your heart as you straighten your right leg. Rainbow warrior at the back. Bend your left knee. Now the beer's in the right hand. Bend your knee. Come into warrior two at the back of your mat. Beautiful. The right hand comes down. And you set the beer down. Right hand down. Left hand to the sky. Side angle pose. Left arm overhead. You might burp there. You might need to. I don't know. Shoulder down your back. Pinky finger spins in. Breathe. Big exhale. Left hip pulls forward. One more with the breath. And exhale. Good. Now swim it all the way down. The left hand comes down. Move your beer into the center. It'll be a little bit different on this side. So set your beer to the side for a moment and just turn your heels in, your toes out, and come to goddess pose. As you sink your bum down, you have your arms like cactus arms. And you breathe here. Toes are light, heels are heavy. Big exhale. Nice big breath. Big exhale. Now take your forearms together and pull the elbows into your belly. And then open up, breathing. Exhale, elbows to belly. Inhale, open. Exhale, belly. Inhale, open. Exhale, belly. Last one. Breathing in, open. Exhale to your belly. Good. Now you open up all the way. Straighten your legs, arms reach to the sky. Turn your toes in. So you're in a star pose. Jazz hands. Tuck the tailbone underneath you. Click the hips with your hands and then come to a flat spine. Hands come down to the earth. You have 3 yogi jumping jacks. Jump in. Grab your beer. Lift it up. Set it down. Jump back. Woo. Jump in. Lift it up. Take your beer. Set it down. Last one. Jump out. Jump in. Lift. Set it down. Good. Jump out. Pause. I'm going to turn around for the people at home. Good. So here's what happens. This time you take your hands and you walk them all the way out and you come to a plank pose with wide legs, heart over fingertips. Good. And then shift it back to a wide down dog. Chest comes down towards your thighs. Roll out like a plank pose. Chest comes down. like a down dog. Couple more like that. Plank to wide down dog. Plank, wide down dog. Last one, plank, wide down dog. Walk your hands back in. We have some fun here. Toe heel the feet to hips width distance. Come into a little squat with your knees to your armpits. Opportunity to try for a crow pose here, especially because if you've been drinking beer, this will be a lot of fun. Hands come down, rock up on your tiptoes, and knees into the back of the armpits, look forward. See if you can lift your toes. Be willing to fall. Breathe. In your crow pose. Oh yeah, you can keep your toes on the earth. You can lift only one toe. And then feet go wide. Prasarita. And everybody comes back there. Walk it back to the front of your mat. Step it back to your downward facing dog. Ride the wave to your plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward face. Take a breath. Big exhale there. This time, bend your knees a lot, just like you did. You bend. And then right foot will step through. That's it. Good. Left hand stays down, right hand goes high. Spin onto the pinky toe edge of your back foot and wiggle walk the right foot across the mat. You're going to want to try to find your beer here wherever it is. We'll place it kind of right by your right foot. Right hand to the sky. You're in a modified side plank. Good. Now take your right hand, grab your beer, lift it to the sky. You're not going to love me. This is okay. Take your right foot and step it behind you. Wild thing with your beer in the sky. Yes? Oh, yeah. Don't spill it on yourself. You could actually turn your beer and try to get all of it into your mouth. Okay, now right foot steps back to the top of the mat. Good. Beer comes down. Downward facing dog. You did a good job. Bend your knees, bend your knees. We're going to do that on the other side. A lot. I bet some of you at home tried that. Left foot steps through between your hands. Right hand stays down. Left hand goes high. Make sure the beer's to the left side. And then spin onto the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Wiggle walk your left foot across. Make sure the beer is next to your left foot. Take the beer in your left hand, lift it up to the sky. And then you take your left foot and you hop it over. Woo! I dare you to try to get that in your mouth. Breathe. And exhale. One more. Get the left foot all the way back to the top of the mat. Whoosh. Set your beer down. Good. Step back. Downward facing dog. Good. Ride the wave. Plank pose. Breathing. Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward face. Exhale. Downward face. Big breath here. Big breath out. We're going to cool down a little bit. Right leg goes to the sky. Breathing in. With your exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Set your shin down. Left knee drops down. Wiggle walk your left toes back and sit on your right butt cheek. Fingertips. Open up. Breathe. And exhale. Come into your half pigeon. Forearms to the earth. Try not to be leaning into your right hip, but rather just kind of reaching the heart forward, keeping the hips square. Maybe allow your head to drop. Notice if you can just come into presence. Just a few more breaths here, not trying to force yourself to do the next thing. Just letting it be. Last one to stay. And then plant your hands on the ground, lift your heart. And take the left foot, you're gonna sweep it around so it comes all the way outside the right knee. So it sweeps all the way around. Make sure you don't kick your beer. And bring the left foot outside the right knee. So you come into this little Matsyendrasana twist. And you take your left hand behind you and the right elbow outside your left knee. You can grab your beer with your right hand. You can refresh yourself a little bit. Just a little refreshment. It's sweaty in here today, you guys. We're having what is that last kick of summer? I'm for it. It's good. Open up the chest. One more. And you exhale. Release your beer down. Wherever you want to put it. Take the left foot out in front of you and slide the right foot inside your left thigh. Reach your arms to the sky on your breath. And exhale, reach for your left foot. And you just stretch here a moment. Now you can stay like this in this exact same stretch, or you can add on a little bit and make it more by walking your hands back and taking your right knee to stack on top of your left knee. So it's half Gomukhasana. You're either staying where you were or you're here and now reaching for your left foot. So when we do this, we feel that deep stretch of the hamstring. Try to keep our jaw soft. That's what's really nice about the beers, because it's mellowing us out, right? We're like, we don't care. We're just stretching. Breathe. One more. And you exhale. And then when you lift up, no matter where you were, you just cross your feet. Plant your hands and you step back, downward facing dog. We'll take this on the other side. Here you go. Left leg high to the sky on your breath. Left knee, left wrist, set the shin down. Right knee drops. Wiggle walk the right toes back and sit on the left hip. Walk your fingers back, lift your heart, breathe. And exhale, you have a few breaths here to stay. Just getting a little different groove on here. So no matter where you're joining us from whatever place, whatever your day will bring, try to use these next moments, the rest of the class, to hone into that sense of just presence. Because being in the present moment is when we're our most happy, when we're having the most fun, when we're able to harness the present, not worry about tomorrow, what happened yesterday, who said what to you. Just be in the present. A few more breaths. Last breath here. And let it go. Slowly start to come up. Walk your hands back. And again, this time, make sure you watch that beer. You're going to swing the right leg around so that it comes all the way outside of the left knee. Bring your right hand behind you. The beer can go in the left hand. The left elbow goes outside the right knee. And you sit up tall in your spine. And you refresh yourself. If you have any left. Let's not forget in our lives, especially during a time when we're extremely challenged, to be able to harness that childhood-like playfulness that we all need to have that component in our lives, right? Even when it seems like it's not the best time for it. Everybody needs to have some fun and relax. One more breath. And you exhale, bring your beer down, and then just set your right leg out in front of you. Sole the left foot to the right thigh, and you lift up and you reach for your foot. You're stretching here a couple breaths. And then you stay just like that for a few more. You make it a little bit more by lifting your chest and taking the left knee to cross on top of the right. So it's a little bit more. This is half cow face. And then your chest, the weight of your body is heavy. It goes a little deeper into your hip and the back of your leg as you feel that stretch. Just a few more. Sometimes one of the reasons why we can get so fussy is when our bodies get stagnant, right? We don't move. We don't stretch them around, stretch the energy around. One more breath. Big exhale. And this time you lift up and you just bring your legs to a cross-legged seat. Bring your hands to your knees. And we take the Sufi grind. So you close your eyes here. Allow yourself to go forward. And then to the right. Yeah, be weird. Just let it be. All the way. Any tension, any stress, anything that needs to go. And go left. Switch your direction. Swirl it around. Come back to the center. Take a final sip of beer for this class. Finish it or don't. And then as you're ready, lay on your back. You come down on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Take your hands to your kneecaps like they're stick shifts in a car. Open the knees out. Push them forward. Bring them back. Pull them back in. And just go like that. A few times. And then open it around. Maybe try the other way, like Mr. Miyagi. And then the knees come into the chest, the heels land on the earth, arms are long next to your body, and lift your hips, take a bridge pose. Relax your face. Keep the hips lifted. 2 more breaths. Last one. And sink your bum down. Soles of the feet come together. Left hand to heart, right hand to belly. And you just stay there. And I want you to take in to your whole being right now the idea of what is fun to you, what is good times, what makes you happy. And just harness that. Maybe a little smile on your face. And you take the next few moments here. You can stretch out your legs long. And just a couple minutes to be yoga stoned. Hope you're feeling as blissed as I am, yogis. Take a deep breath and wiggle your toes and fingers. No lie, we got birds chirping outside here in the studio. Literally, life is all what you make of it. Stay a few moments here on your back in honor of beers without beards, in honor of the power of women. I leave you with these words. We need women at all levels to change the dynamic, to reshape the conversation, to make sure that women's voices are heard and not overlooked, not ignored. Another world is not only possible, she's on her way. On a quiet day, I hear her breathing. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. As you're ready, maybe you don't want to, but start to come up to a cross-legged seat at the top of your mat. Cheers to everyone at home. Thank you so much for joining me. Bring your hands to your heart center. We always end our yoga classes with the gesture of Namaste, which is simply the gesture of gratitude and respect for all human beings in the world. When something happens to one of us, it happens to us all. We know that now. Lift your thumbs to the third eye. Take a breath in. Tip your heart back. Namaste. Cheers. Bye, Ken. Woo! Yay, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. Have a great Saturday. I'm going to have a great one. Yeah. In case you're wondering, for the Om Lounge, we have lots of stuff going on. Check out the website. Kenny, thank you for the opportunity. Thanks to everyone. Thanks, Grace. See you guys.
I was muted. Just saying thank you so much, Suzanne, and thank you for everyone who joined us. Maybe grab a drink of water. 15 minutes from now at, let's see, what time is it? 12:30 right now, 12:45. We have an awesome woman in social media roundtable. We have our keynote presentation with New Belgium after that at 2 p.m. Eastern. A beer cocktail class with Jägermeister at 3:15, and the rest of the schedule is posted online. So take a minute to yourself. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want to check out Suzanne, you can look up the Om Lounge in Pittsburgh. It's a beautiful, beautiful studio. I know she's doing digital classes right now during COVID, and of course, check us out at Hop Culture Mag. You can find me at Hop Culture Ken. And hopefully we'll see everybody in the next session. Namaste.